This is Big Mike with Route 66 Road Relics, and today we're at Rustbuster's Wrecker and Recycling. We are in Hydro, Oklahoma, and this junkyard is huge. Thousands of vehicles. Today we're going to go ahead and show you the classic cars and trucks. This is like a hidden gem. A lot of people don't even know it there. I had to talk to a local to actually find out where the yard was. It's a really commercial yard, but they've kept the old stuff. And I think you're just really going to love what we're finding here. Now, as we're digging through this, going through this tall grass, this was one of the areas we had to walk through just because you couldn't drive back here very easily. But just look at all these fun cars and trucks. I do have to admit, though, I was a bait for a few bugs. I definitely got bit a little bit, but they were real generous. Let me go ahead and take videos and photos and go through the yard, and just super excited. It was a lot of fun going there. And you know what most of these cars and trucks are. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you what everyone is. You guys have a better idea than I do usually, but I just want you to join me as we explore. This is actually just off of, right off of Route 66 in Oklahoma. I guess it'd be I-44, I think. But just look up Hydro. I was actually going back to the Route 66 Road Fest, and I'd seen this place and stopped in it about a year ago, my last trip out here. And this time I wanted to come see if I could get some video and see if there's any parts I could use. And really just, the yard has so much cool stuff that I just really thought I wanted to share it for you. And you know, if you guys are looking for parts, I will put the phone number and stuff in the description for you. It is again called Rustbuster's Recycling, and it's in Hydro, Oklahoma. Like I said, you got about 35 minutes that I'm going to be just kind of letting you look around. They do have quite a bit of new cars and trucks too, not new, but a whole mixture of that. I really didn't try to take videos of that. Mainly I tried to go ahead and get more of the collectible or classic cars and trucks. This is a parts yard, so they will go through and sell parts for most of it. There might be some ones that they sell complete vehicles for. I don't know. You'd have to check with them on that, but enjoy this. I think you're really gonna like it. But like I said, this is a section we couldn't drive. As you can see, there's a lot of weeds here. Now, this is some of the old farm trucks they've got out here that were pretty cool. You know, some guys I know go through and make like tow trucks out of these or take the cabs off. But they just got a good look. But I just thought I wanted to go ahead and let you see there's a big GMC right over there I see in the corner. Love that grill. It's going to be, what, 47 to 53, something like that. And there's just so much to see here. You have to appreciate the weather looks really nice and lovely out there. It's about 95 degrees and about 75% humidity, so it was a little uncomfortable. Now check this out. I haven't seen that. That's like a 2-ton, 2.5 ton. It's a 5-window though. Look at that. There's a Chevy 5-window. You don't see those very often. That cab's pretty cool. We'll go back to that in maybe just a second. There you go. But you can see the 5-window on that, which I really have not seen any of the large trucks with the 5-window very often. So that might make a pretty neat cab for somebody to go ahead and turn into something special. Just tried to go ahead and we're going to be driving around, taking photos, videos. I tried to slow stuff down enough for people to take a look at stuff and see kind of what's out here. These guys, there's Fords, Chevys, Dodges. I think we even saw a Fraser car out there, which I hadn't seen before, which I thought was kind of cool. Oh, look at this one. This is kind of cool. A lot of people are turning these into food trucks. They go through in the big vans like that. And they even had a few old tractors out here. Like I said, this is Oklahoma, so they're going to have a little bit of everything out here. And there'll be a lot of the 1500, you know, the smaller quarter-ton truck stuff coming up. Now that's pretty cool. Little snub nose right there. Don't get a great look at it, but I know those are pretty sought after. A lot of people are making those into their big tow trucks, I know. That truck and car in front of it, we weren't able to get a great view of it, but it was pretty cool. And here we're just going to take a look. I got pickups galore. And you can tell they're just all different ages, all mixed in together. That's what's so nice about this yard. There's the local cat. But what's fun about this yard is, I mean, they have stuff from 30s on up. And they do have a lot of, they have newer stuff too. So this right here is that Fraser I was telling you about. Not a car you see very often. Thought it was kind of interesting. It's a 4-door, it looks like. But, you know, Oklahoma has just so much different stuff out here. That's why I love getting in these yards. And, you know, hopefully if there's something you can use, give them a holler. Come out there and see this yard. That's one of the reasons I'm out here, is really just to see what's here and to try to help you out. I'm going to let you go ahead and listen to a little bit of music for a while. I'll come in here and there, and we'll kind of go from there. This lineup of cars and trucks over there I thought was pretty amazing. The old Chevys there. See a little better view right there. But those are just some classics. Fun trucks. Yeah, somebody could make something out of it. There's a lot of older stuff here too. That's what you'll see there to the right. Nice old Chevy. You got a little everything here. Don't know what these are specifically. Yeah, one of my goals is actually I'll be getting out into Oklahoma just a lot more. And like I said, I was driving an 11-day road trip doing shooting stuff on Route 66 and then trying to hit the different junkyards I could find. And this was one of the really neat ones. Like I said, it's one of the things that's, unless you, this one was actually kind of hard to find. A local told me about it because I didn't really see it when I was on the highway, but they told me where it was and I found it. And it's just nice that they didn't crush everything. They kept more of the classics and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff for parts. They've got everything from imports to trucks, cars, a little bit of everything. Like I said, you'll see here. We're just kind of driving by right now. I kind of slowed it down a little bit so you can really take a look. One thing I'll do, like I said, if there's something you're interested in, give Rustbusters a call. They can probably help you out, or better yet, give them a call and come on out and see them in Hydro, Oklahoma. The neat thing about this is almost all these cars had to go on Route 66 to get here, so that's pretty cool. Did have to deal with a little bit of weeds, bugs, all sorts of other fun stuff, but if you're gonna go find a cool old junkyard, that's what you're dealing with. And we're losing them. That's one of the things. More and more I hear about junkyards that get just scrapped out. And there's looks like some Mustangs here, I believe. Yeah, those are Mustangs. And it's important that we keep these junkyards around. We need these parts for different classic cars, or maybe you buy something to completely restore it. That's just kind of the beauty of a lot of this stuff. There's several Mustangs here, it looks like. They got kind of a whole mix in here. I think that's a Mach 1. I don't know which, 71, 72 maybe? Looks like. And then we've got some other sports cars here. I know you guys get into a little bit of everything, so I thought I'd go ahead and add these in the mix. And, do me a favor if you would, please. If you like our video and some of this kind of stuff, please subscribe. I'm not going to tell you what everything is. Honestly, I don't know what everything is on a lot of it. I can get into a lot more of it, Ford, Chevy, whatever, all that kind of stuff. But I just do love the old classic cars and trucks. And honestly, I'm good at finding these out of the way junkyards. There's a whole bunch of the this little Chevy trucks right there. Kind of a variety of different years. But what I'm just trying to do really just kind of give you an idea of what might be here, and hopefully it's if there's something you need, it'll be worth your time to come on out and see them. Now, do me a favor, like I said, if you know of any cool old junkyards that I need to go see or take videos of, give me a holler, because it's one of my missions really, is just try to keep these junkyards around so that we have them. So we can have them for parts, and so that we have them available. There's just a beauty with the old cars and trucks, even if they're not restorable. I don't know, there's just the history of them, I think. I think you guys understand that. And I really wanted to thank the Rustbuster crew for driving me around, letting me do the videos. It really helped out a bunch. Crew cab there. Too bad that wasn't a Ford. If it was a Ford, it'd be worth some pretty good money. The Chevy crew cabs didn't go for much, but the old Fords in that year went pretty good. I actually have a 74 crew cab short bed Ford myself. That's one I'm working on, a project. And I also have a 49 Chevy fire truck that we're getting running here. I think it only had originally 3,800 miles, so we get a lot of fun stuff. I have a 39 Chevy out in front of my store. And that's the other thing, if you guys ever checking out Route 66, we are in Seligman, Arizona, so I'm Big Mike. Come on out and say howdy to me. And like I said, if you got comments, if you know some junkyards I need to see, give me a name and a city. Even if we do something with some private stuff, you can, my email's in there. You can always send me a thing. I also do like private junkyards and stuff, even if they don't want the location known. You know, there's a lot of times where it's nice for people to do stuff, and I'll connect people up when I can. That tree just growing right in the middle of that truck. It is just kind of funny, though. I mean, this junkyard seriously is just off of Route 66, or where the old Route 66 would have been. Alright, well, I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of music here, and I'll get back to you in just a little bit. Ah, looks like a nice old Ford truck right there. Probably a 2-ton or something like that, 1.5 ton. A lot of farm trucks and stuff you're going to find out here in Oklahoma. Like I said, you're in big farm and agricultural areas. Got tall grass and weeds everywhere, so it's just kind of what you gotta deal with. But I don't know about you, but I get a kick out of going through these old junkyards. I mean, and like I said, hopefully with your help, maybe there's some of these you can use, or some parts, and maybe some of these can be brought back to life. It's another old Ford right there, old farm truck. That's what's just so neat, though. I mean, there's everything from the 70s stuff to the 1930s and 40s mixed in here. And they even have 80s and 90s different things. So you'll see a lot of kind of a mixture. Like I said, I tried not to showcase too much of the newer stuff, but it is out here. Now let me know if you get it. What's one of your favorite cars or trucks in the comments. Tell me what you like on what you've seen out here. Like I said, I'm just trying to go ahead and help you guys out. Maybe find something special or nothing else. You can just kind of go on a little virtual vacation with me as we check out old junkyards. Like I said, it's just fun, good times doing that. That, I believe, is an old Camaro. Front end's gone, it looks like, but I believe that's like a, I don't know, late 60s Camaro, I believe, or could be a Firebird, I guess, but I think I believe that's what that is. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was right there. I mean, front end's all gone, but you never know. Then we got some other older sports cars. You'll see some Trans Ams and Firebirds and Camaros. And some of these are going to be a little bit newer, but they're still pretty cool. It's kind of hard. You can see how the bugs and stuff just kind of flying away here. It's one of the crickets, bugs. I know I got bit up pretty good. That's all I can tell you. Big Mike was pretty tasty out there to some of them bugs. Probably some pretty cool motors in some of these. You're just trying to drive nice and slow and just let you kind of see what we can see. Said you can see all the life around there. Crickets. I know the gnats got me pretty good out there. That's all I can say. A little Camaro or Trans Am right there. Not sure which one that is. I always did like the fins at the back. I thought those were, that's one I might pick up, something like that sometime. Closer to Arizona myself, just because I don't have to transport as much. But and a lot of times they'll leave the hoods up around here just because that way it keeps the pack rats and stuff out. Anyway, they don't chew all the wiring up. But yeah, we got a whole mix here. Sometimes got to wonder what the stories were that brought some of these cars and trucks here. Might have had a bad motor part, who knows. And some of them got some pretty bad wrecks like occasionally, but that's always the history of the junkyard. You never quite know what you're going to find, what you're going to see. Mix everything. BMW Mercedes or BMWs? I'm not sure which. Definitely one of the imports. If you even go back further, I mean, look at this. You got something that looks like from the 30s back there. Love that. You got the old grill with the lights on it. Old Dodge truck right there. There's something about the lines with some of these old trucks like that. Beauty there. There's an old time dually at one point. I'm trying to walk around and show you a different look at everything. And we also have, like I said, please subscribe to the channel and check us out. We have a ton of other junkyard videos. We really try to kind of find the hidden gems. We're really all about the classic cars and trucks. So come on out and join us. We go on adventures all the time. We've got quite a few videos. Some of them get pretty long because I know that's what you want to see. You want to be able to see if there's something that you need for either a project or parts. Look at that though. Trees just going right up in the middle of it. Alright, well hey, I hope you guys really like this video and check out the next video. I think you'll like it.